Hey guys, how you doing? It's me, Andres Salazar. Welcome to the show, the Art of Comics. You know, heard the news yesterday that George Perez, rest in peace, passed away, pancreatic cancer, and we just lost Neil Adams just literally a couple days ago. And so I thought I would be remiss as having this channel about comics to not mention the death of, again, one of the greats. Okay, and so just give you a few of my thoughts real quick. I've met George a couple times. Years ago at the very first Comic-Con, I met him. And back then at Comic-Con, you would bring a backing board. Give the artist a backing board, and they would just do a quick sketch. There's no fee. You just get a little headshot. And I got one of him. He did. It's down there. I didn't get it out, but I got a little stack of them. He did a little drawing for me. It was awesome. I did a video. If you want to see some of his work, I did a video of Wonder Woman. So just go to my channel, look up Wonder Woman, George Perez. I did one there. Great guy, very sweet guy. Never heard anything bad about his character, his interactions, nothing. A consummate professional, okay? And for me, personally, more than Neil Adams, because Neil Adams was a little bit before my time. I'm not that old. But George Perez, that's my time. That's my era. Those late 80s. Again, I go back to the late 80s. We have to talk about Crisis on Infinite Earths. We will not do that today because we need to do a deep dive. And if you guys are into that, let me know because I think that'd be so freaking fun. From a storytelling perspective, that is epic. It is the definition of epic. By Marv Wolfman and George Perez. Wonderful work. But I will mention these books that they're on my little stack of, I have a bookshelf just of things to read that I haven't even read yet. So on my bookshelf of to read are some New Teen Titans. Now I have a lot of these on floppy, and I think I've read these before, but I got a hold of these. I forgot how. Someone gave them to me. And I want to reread them. And I have to say, out of Wonder Woman, all those other things he's done, this to me was hitting on all cylinders. There was X-Men and there was New Teen Titans. This was DC's answer to New Teen Titans. And what Marv Wolfman and George Perez did with these guys was brilliant. Some of the wonderful things, his compositions, you guys, the page layouts, the way he laid things out is it's just phenomenal. It's very different. It's not standard in any way. It's, this kind of stuff, this kind of big panel, little panels going inside, movement, things like that within the page compositions are just really cool. And then, really cool things with lettering, right? The lettering. And there's panels in the letters. All this kind of stuff was, even something simple like this, right? Where you have, this is kind of standard. And then you start kind of playing around, which is the graphic elements of doing your credits, or even something like this, where you have, and then it gets a little smaller. These are just kind of cool ideas that now we might take for granted. Well, guess what? He might not have invented all these techniques, and in fact, I'm sure he did not, but he made them really work and really sing. Here's another. I'm just thumbing through this. These inserts here, this big action. Just amazing freaking work. Teen Titans was great. Again, the video of Wonder Woman was great. It's just sad to lose these people. Cancer is a biscuit. And, you don't wish that on nobody. Good man. Just wonderful work. highly, highly, highly recommend. If you have any interest in superheroes specifically, you got to go up and look up some George Perez. Just nonstop. If you're interested at all in DC Comics, you have to read Crisis on Infinite Earths. It is a must reading. There is The Watchmen, Dark Knight Returns. We always talk about Watchmen, Dark Knight Returns. Crisis is up there as far as spandex opus. It is epic. Okay? And he is the big reason why it is epic. His art is phenomenal in that book, as well as all his stuff. He did indie stuff. He did this one called Saxon Violence, kind of an S&M kind of crime thing. I mean, he went out there. He did different stuff. Wonderful work. I'm not going to sit here and drone on about it. I'm just going to say that. Rest in peace, George. Your art will be missed, but your legacy lives on. And that sounds cheesy, but it's true. When you think of DC Comics, at least from my generation, George Perez. There you go. That's it. Thanks for watching. Take care, you guys. We'll have more later.